last thing I do, I'm going to get them.
You're about to make a very big mistake.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Tyler Perry's Ruthless video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Ruthless, Season 1, Episode 13. If you're a fan of Ruthless, if you love Ruthless, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Ruthless, you get them. I really like this episode. I thought it was a real strong way to go into, the second half of the season. I really enjoyed this episode. It didn't show us every single person from the cast in this episode, but I still did enjoy it. We didn't even see the highest in this episode. And I kind of like when he's on screen because this dude is crazy. But this episode is titled An Angel from Heaven. And the description for this episode reads, Ruth and Tally uncover a cult member's plan to escape. Daikon is conflicted about his feelings for Ruth. Oliver is assigned to recruitment, and an unexpected visitor arrives at the gates. Seriously, this was a solid episode, and this was a great way to go into the second half of this season. I enjoyed it so much. When the episode first started, it picked up exactly where the last episode left off. We seen Brian Rollins pulling up to the compound. He was getting ready to go in there to try to get more evidence on the Rakadouchis, and Mac is calling him like, man, you have a sniper pointed at you, get out of there right now. So of course nobody wants a sniper pointed at him, you know what I mean? Like, nah, if somebody told me a sniper was pointed at me, of course I'm gonna turn around. So Brian took that sheriff car and he turned around so damn fast and he got up out of there. Now after he leaves, the episode was just showing everybody trying to settle down from what just happened. Everybody's putting away their rifles. And Andrew goes into the trailer that's like a school and says to Elder Mother that everything's okay. So she tells all the kids to put their lids on the applesauce and everything because the alarm didn't go off, so she didn't tell them to eat the applesauce, and the applesauce was poison. So if the alarm would have went off, then they would have ate the applesauce and all the kids would have died. I think this is absolutely crazy that they think they have to do this. If trouble arrives, that they have to sacrifice the kids and kill them like that. That's absolutely crazy that they think like that. But this is a cult that we're watching on TV, so it does make sense. They believe in the craziest things. Now we see Ruth and Tally in the woods and they're talking about what to do next. Tally's asking Ruth what she's gonna do about Daikon, and they're saying how they don't have much time left or whatever, and Daikon walks up and says, man, what were you guys talking about? We know how Daikon is. He's always questioning somebody. If somebody's standing around too long or doing something that looks suspicious, Daikon is gonna question it. In the first half of the season, I remember he questioned Andrew so much. I think he trusts Andrew a little more now. He even went to Andrew's wife's house. Like, Daikon is crazy. But we get to Ruth and Tally's trailer and they hear somebody next door or whatever. And so they go next door and there's two women talking. And one of the women is crying and she's nervous about something. So Ruth tells the other woman to get out. She says, you need to get out. You need to listen and obey me because I'm an elder. So she asked the woman what's wrong. And the woman doesn't want to tell her, but then Ruth finally gets it out of her because, she can be persuasive if she's an elder. So she finally admits what's wrong with her, and she says that she hates this place and she wants to get out of here. She thinks about getting out all the time. And she asks Ruth if she ever thinks about leaving, and Ruth says, of course not. But then Tally says, yeah, she's thought about it sometimes, and Ruth gets mad that Tally says that. But then the woman in the trailer, she says that they wrote a letter, to write to some congressmen because one of the women inside the compound, they're related to a congressman. So if they can get a letter out to this man, then he will come and try to find, his daughter, and he might be able to rescue them. So Ruth says that she'll take the letter. and that's that. And then she discusses it with Tally when the woman leaves, and they don't know if they should trust this woman because this cult is so crazy that they feel like, they might have planted somebody in here to catch them in the act. That's not the case though, I don't think. I think the woman really does want out of this place. I don't think she's trying to set them up or anything. I think she actually does want out of here because this place is just crazy and a lot of women are being forced to stay here. Now next we see that Andrew and Daikon are talking about who needs punishment because Ruth and Tally went into the trailer for the school and they tried to stop Elder Mother. They tried to stop her from giving the applesauce to all the kids. And just because they did that, they're saying that they need to be punished. So Ruth says that she'll take the punishment and for Tally not to take any punishment because she's already been punished enough. So they tell Ruth to go to the punishment trailer. Next we see Daikon and he hits Ruth like a couple times with like a rope or a belt. And then we see Elder Mother walk in and she's like, "What are you doing?" And Daikon says that he's punishing her. And Elder Mother says that she's supposed to do it. And Daikon says that he was ordered by the highest to do it himself, which I don't think was true, but he didn't really want to punish Ruth because I think he's really starting to like Ruth. So Elder Mother leaves and then they start smashing. I can't believe this happened, but he pulled up her little dress or her little gown that she was wearing and he started hitting it from the back and she starts screaming and he tells her to scream but in a painful way, like he was beating her or whatever. And Elder Mother is really sitting outside the trailer listening and like laughing because she thought it was funny that she was getting beat or whatever, but that's not what was happening. She was in there getting smashed and she was getting them cheeks clapped. Now I know Ruth did not want to do this at all. She doesn't like Daikon. She's just using him to try to have him on her team, so she can get out of there. After this happens, we see Ruth and Tally talking to each other, and Ruth says that, Daikon is pretty weird and she feels like she needs a shower. So that tells me right there that she really did not want to do that with Daikon. She's just using him, like really using him. Then we see that kid that they pretended stole the truck like at the beginning of the series. If you guys remember, at the beginning of the series, Tally had to steal a car because their car broke down and they stole the car from that older couple like on the land. And then later on, Daikon went with this kid and Daikon said to the older couple that his son was just being stupid and just, out there doing stupid things and he's the one that stole the car. Obviously, it wasn't really his son, but that kid right there, I forgot his name. I'll have to look up his name after I'm done recording this. But he was caught talking to the two women that Ruth and Tally saw talking to each other in the trailer, the two women that want out of there. And I guess he's in on it too. He really wants out of there. Then we see this guy. I don't even think they showed much of him before. I don't even know if they ever showed him before. But this guy in an army uniform, and his name is Oliver, and he's pretty much getting recruited. Daikon asked him like if he got purified yet or whatever, and he said no, and he's been there for like a year. And then Daikon said, "Your time will come, and you're gonna be doing a lot more things around here." So I'm sure we'll be seeing this guy for the rest of the season. Now we see Ruth talking to the kid that was talking to the two girls, and Ruth is trying to get some information out of this kid because she knows that he's in on it with them, and she finds out that he's been in this compound since he was like 14. He's been here for 3 or 4 years. She also finds out that Daikon picked him up from a bus stop when he was younger, and he wants nothing to do with Ruth. He is literally so scared. He's so scared of the highest and everybody in this place that he doesn't even want to conversate with Ruth. He thinks that Ruth is going to go snitch on him to the highest or somebody else because Ruth is an elder. Now, Ruth isn't telling anybody that wants to escape that she wants to escape. She's playing it like she wants to be there, but we all know she does not. She wants to get her daughter Callie and get up out of there. But as of right now, she's playing it like she wants to be there until she knows she can trust these other people who want to leave. Now, the episode ends with Daikon getting a visitor at the gate. Now he goes out there and it's Lynn. Now Lynn really came up here to see what this place is like. You know, she told Daikon she would come up here possibly before, but now she actually did. She was acting like she liked the drug that they gave her so much before and that she really loved the place. You know, she was saying that the highest was so beautiful and stuff, and now she actually came to the Rakadushi compound to see if this is where she wants to be. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next episode. I can't wait to see what happens in episode 14. I thought this was a great way to open up the second half of the season. I really did enjoy this episode. What did you guys think of this episode? Comment down below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of it. Comment your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of the season. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Ruthless content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.